He should be in here momentarily. I'm trying to send this link to other people as well. If you guys happen to get a chance to send the link out, I either like tweet it or either maybe just like put a quick little video on your story or something on Instagram. Let people know that we're live. We're about to do an interview with a dope producer. That would be greatly appreciated. This is only going to really spread through word of mouth. I found out my promotions that I paid for and ads that I've been paying for and shit don't give me too much turnout. So appreciate you, Foolish. Thank you for putting that in the story. Anybody else who's able to share, that would be greatly appreciated. We got Nate here. Let's go. We're gonna admit him into the room. He's coming in. I gotta get my second screen off here. What up, my man? Where's
Yo,
view? Yo, what's good? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yep. Everybody got audio on Nate in there in the chat. Let me get a quick confirmation. Make
What's
sure
up,
everybody
guys?
can hear him. How's your day going, man? After our Warzone losses there.
It's all right, bro. It's all right.
Yeah.
I just been kind of running around a lot. Had to take Bree to the hospital and stuff, but
Oh
she's all
shit.
good.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is that allergy stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've been seeing her tweet about that shit. Hopefully it gets better, man. Damn, that sucks. That's not
Yeah.
easy to deal with. Allergies suck, man. There's like nothing you can do about that shit. You're just
Hell yeah. I'm
allergic.
like, it's one of those things too, where like she's in pain and stuff. I'm just like standing there,
Like,
don't really know what to do, but I try to help.
I'm here for you. Yeah. That's a rough situation. Well, shit. Cool. We got a confirmation sounding good in the chat. Thank you guys for confirming that. Man, you've been a bit of busy guy lately. We haven't been on the war zone as much as we have been. So what you been doing? I know you got a new job recently at a studio in Chicago. So what have you been up to, man?
I started working at Spaceship Chicago in Chinatown. Lon Renzel put me on there. So I've just been engineering there a lot of super late nights, kind of tweaked my sleep schedule. I haven't been going to sleep till like 4 or 5 a.m. But
Oh damn, is that what time you getting out of the studio then? How long does it take you to get down there?
well, I'm usually like it takes me like 45 minutes because I'm up at Rogers Park and then I gotta go all the way to Chinatown. But
Oh damn.
I'm usually there till like it closes around like 12. But then afterwards, Josh K, the owner, was kind enough to let me use the spot. So I usually have the homies through or just make beats. And then, yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. You always from Chicago? You grow up here? Where are you from originally?
Yep. I'm from Rogers Park, man. Born and raised. Haven't lived anywhere else my entire life.
Hell yeah.
But yeah,
What do you like most about the city?
bro. Honestly, what I've been thinking about recently, just the connections and people I'm able to meet, bro. Like even I've had conversations with Stock, who is from Ohio and stuff, and it's just like I've just come to realize how like really blessed I am, just being able to know and interact with all these people, especially in like the music world. Chicago's got a great scene going on with a lot of great people, a lot of great artists. So I'm just like honestly super blessed to be a part of that. And just more in general, aside from music, the wide array of people. One of the reasons why I like Rogers Park so much specifically is because it's one of the most diverse neighborhoods in Chicago. And you can kind of feel that when you're up here. It doesn't really feel like any other part of Chicago. But yeah, and I went to high school downtown. So, it was people from all angles of the city. So, I got to meet a lot of different people from different backgrounds of life who I'm still connected with. And
yeah. What's one of the coolest lessons that you think the city has taught you?
Coolest lessons. One thing, another thing, me and Stock were talking about, a lot of good conversations with Stock. But we were talking about how like the city pushes you to be on your best because you got to look out for yourself here.
Yeah.
And I had actually like kind of just like ingrained that within myself, just being from here. And it kind of took having that conversation with Stock to like really like be like, yeah, that's it. Cause like I feel that obviously, but like to be able to put it to words is just real. Cause I mean, you see so many people just struggling to make it out here, honestly. But it kind of, in a not in like a terrified fear way, but in like a, all right, we got to do this way.
Yeah.
It motivates you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, definitely. Um, hey, yeah, we got a breeze in the chat right now. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate we got, it looks like 10 or 15 viewers right now, so I appreciate everybody coming through for the Nate interview. I don't know, I haven't even known you for a year yet, and we've become pretty good friends. And how important is it to have people around you that are supportive of your craft and like are gonna help you build that foundation? Like how important is that foundation of support? Like you just talked about it, having good people around you in Chicago. So what does that mean to you to have that good foundation? Because obviously you have a great foundation. You're doing some crazy dope shit already. So
no, that's honestly everything. Like obviously my foundation started from my family. You know, my mom and dad are super supportive of everything I do. My brother and my sister are right there with them on that. Having that initial support gave me the initial confidence I needed to kind of pursue what I'm doing. And then after that, my some of my best friends in the collective I'm a part of called HL, they gave me the foundation and support to establish my work ethic. And you know, it's a lot easier to be able to go at this stuff every day when you have people around you doing the same thing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't feel like you're so much alone out here. Like, and I first kind of found that working with, if you know, Nombre Kari, my boy Kari, working with him, making his project CPWF, which is gonna come out soon, hopefully. We made that when we started when we were 18. I'm 20 now. Started that when we were 18, and we just went all in on that one, like working every day. As soon as I would be out of classes at DePaul, I'm hitting them up. Let's get up, get in the studio. That helped me get my work ethic started, and just my motivation, man. Like foundation is really everything. Who you have around you pushes you to who you're going to become. You know what I'm saying?
definitely. I feel like producers, I feel like maybe work with a lot more rappers than say rappers would work with producers. Like you have your hands in a lot of other people's work, whereas a rapper is like mainly focused on their stuff and kind of perfecting like their sound. So what is it like working from one artist to the next, and how do you like go from working from one person and then like 20 minutes later you got another session? Like how do you pivot? Like what's your approach to that? Because that's, I mean, I know you work with a plethora of different people, so.
Yeah. Well, that is still something that, you know, I kind of am navigating in terms of like time management, because of the way I work, you know, I like to be in the studio with people when I do make music. So I'm not really like sending out.
Uh-oh. Are we still connected, or is it just Nate that's gone? Is it just Nate? Are we still good over here? Can you guys hear me still? Uh-oh. Streaming disconnected. Are you kidding me, bruh? Why? I'm literally like connected to the internet though, bruh. What? Man, this is frustrating. Damn, bro. Can I just like get a stream in, please?
Different types of people who want different types of music. It's just the range of music I've listened to and like grown up with. Like a lot of people don't know, but I used to dance.
Oh,
Um,
really?
yeah,
Damn.
when I was a youngin. But ever since then, I have been taking like I took every class that they had there. I took hip hop, jazz, tap dance, African dance,
Hey, thanks, Bree.
salsa, ballet, whatever. But that kind of opened up my eyes to all different types of music, and even just in my household, we listen to everything.
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of music from my dad on like the disco, funk, tip, soul, um, and then my mom a lot of Cuban, Latin American music,
Hey.
and
Hey, she
then
gifting the subs, bro. Hell
who
yeah.
is?
Bree, she's gifting subs over here. In the background on the stream. That's a real power move right there. I'll appreciate that. Oh shit. So what made you start wanting to produce? Like, did you hear a song and you're like, shit, I could do that? Like, were you watching somebody build some stuff? Did you just happen to come across some programming and like mess with it? Like, what made
Yeah.
you dive into production?
So my uh, my brother is a musician. He's a singer and guitar player. He's in a band called the Omis. And I had been in high school. I got like super grounded, did some bad shit, was
Yeah.
grounded for like a year. I could only go to really my brother's house or my sister's crib. So to be honest, really during that time, I was just listening to a lot of music, and then kind of out of boredom as well as being at my brother's house. It was during the time he was making or his band was making the album Tomorrow, which they had released I think like last year.
Okay.
Uh, but I was just in the studio with them a lot at VSOP. It's a nice studio in Chicago. Just seeing their process and listening to all the music that I was, uh, it really just motivated me to make my own music.
Hell
Um,
yeah.
yeah, and then I was like, I can't really rap at all. Can't sing. I can mumble some melodies. So I was like, fuck it, let me try producing. And
Nice.
then from that, I started taking piano lessons with this dude Eric Mateo, super raw piano player. He was playing in the Omas, my brother's band at the time. Now he lives in Japan. He's playing music out there.
Wow.
But he helped me a lot with just like on the music theory tip and stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you see as success? Because a lot of people have different definitions of success. So, like for you, at your point at your age, I mean, you're still pretty young. Like, so how do you see success right now? Because, I mean, I feel like you're wiser for your than you are for your age. So, like, spit some knowledge for the people, man.
But I try to be, but success, man, that's a hard one. But honestly, for me, like deep down, to just be able to sustain myself and my family while doing what I love and striving to be the best at what I love. Um, if I could be put in a position where I'm getting paid enough to live and support family off of my music producing, that would be my ultimate goal. I engineer as well, and I like doing that for sure. But I mainly do it just for the money and to learn and make my own music sound better. To be able to do as much in house by myself that I can.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I honestly want to be known for my production and that
Cool.
thing.
Hell yeah. I think you're on the road there already, man. I've seen you build a song from absolutely nothing with stock, and that's like literally one of the most beautiful processes I've ever seen happen in front of my own eyes. Like it's
It is a beautiful
crazy.
process though. That's also like what you gotta fall in love with. Like, and like I was talking about that period where I was locking in uh with Kari, and even the period where I was grounded in high school, being able to like put your all into making a song or sound is just, and then coming out with a product that you could just listen to and you actually fuck with is like it's everything, bro.
Yeah. How do you like go into a session like that, like where you know, all right, we're gonna be going through some samples today, like we're gonna be building something from nothing, like is there
Yeah.
anything that you do leading up to that session to put yourself in a mind space, or are you just kind of doing whatever and whatever comes to you? Because I've also seen some sessions where it's like nothing really clicks and it is what it is, like you and stock are kind of the guys where it's like, if something doesn't happen today, it wasn't meant to be, and that's okay. So like how do you
Yeah.
put yourself in the mind space before that?
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the mind space. I just kind of throw myself into it, and what happens happens. I think um, in my own eyes, like a lot of my improvement has been to the point of not trying to force things
Hmm.
and trying to really have things come as naturally and organically as possible. And I used to like make beats, and on the inside, I really would know like, yeah, I'm not really fucking with this, but I would just keep working on it, keep kind of like pushing it.
Hmm.
And it would end up in some weird places, but now I've kind of come to the point where like, if I don't like an idea, we on to the next. Don't like an idea, we scrap it, and just do whatever really like feels right. Like me and you met Jaden, another
Hmm.
producer, super dope producer, instrumentalist in Chicago. You see it when me and him work together. We're always like just bouncing through ideas. Because also I like to hold myself to a decent standard when I'm like in the studio with someone.
Hmm.
Try to make the best thing we can. Um, Sometimes it's hard, kind of holding yourself to that, because then you could get in points of like, are you disappointed or like,
Yeah.
damn, that wasn't it. But once you get one, it really just take like one song, one beat to put you back in that uh, clear headspace where you just keep at it.
Yeah.
And that's like the beautiful thing of it. That's like the process as well. Once you fall in love with that part, it's hard to really stay unmotivated. Yeah.
Yeah. Is writer's block a thing with production? Like, can you is like I mean, obviously it probably can be, but like, how does that work? Like, do you just like
Yeah,
what's the longest drought you've ever been in? Like, where you just like 3 4 days, just like, man, I can't get fucking shit to work right now. Like,
yeah. I found it. I had like a month drought in
oh shit,
yeah in quarantine really. Um, I
recently
was
then.
really, yeah, I was really just playing Call of Duty, but
That's where all
but
those dubs came from.
yeah, right, exactly. That's why I got 100 fucking wins. But the beat block for me is definitely real. But something I've learned from my brother and even Lon is that even when you're in those headspaces, you got to make something every day.
Yeah.
Just to keep it's like a muscle. You got to
Hmm.
keep working it. You got to stay in the gym. Um, so I try to keep pushing myself, even when I do have that beat block, which can be intensified by like my um, high standard I hold for
Yeah.
like the stuff I'm trying to make. But like I said, once you get that one beat or one song, it's right back to it.
Hell yeah. You were just telling me today that you got some of the stuff you were working on was put in some kind of film festival. Talk about that a little bit, because
Yeah,
that's fucking dope, man.
dude, yeah, that's actually so crazy because so that like the project I was talking about with Kari CPWF, um after we were pretty much done with the project, we had the idea to make a short film, and I had the idea to use all of the production and sounds and songs, all the pieces from him to score the short film. Um, since it was a short film kind of based around the subject matter of the album, I thought it would be cool that it was composed of sounds from the project.
Yeah.
So that I kind of just threw myself into because I had really no experience working with sound and film or sound and video. Done a lot of sound stuff, but never any video stuff. So throwing myself into that world was pretty tough. It was a lot of nights of like no sleep and kind of get because the thing with sound and film working together, it's hard to trick someone. Like it's hard to trick someone's brain. It's like the littlest thing. So it's like, oh, that reverb is a little off for that room. Like that room's not gonna really sound like that in real life.
Oh shit!
But
Okay.
I mean, your brain will notice it.
Yeah.
You probably don't notice it as much because the products you do see are like things that are perfected or whatever. But during the process, it's hard to get those things like just exact. So it was a really tough process. We had a lot of different versions, and because it was a short film for the project, the sound played like a pretty large role in it, and we wanted to make sure that it was a driving point just as much as the visuals.
Yeah.
So it took a lot of work, a lot of nights with the director Sam Johnson, just over here off the endless cups of coffee and grinding it out. But the exciting thing we just learned about is it just got submitted into the national what's it called? National Film Festival for Talented Youth or something like that. I think that's what it's called. And as well as another film festival, which I forgot the name of. And it's also being shown at a drive-in theater on September 29th. In Pilsen.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a whole post about it on my Instagram and stuff soon. But that should be really cool. I'm excited for that. But it's honestly just cool being able to receive any recognition for that because it was our first times like really dealing with all that kind of stuff. Like it was a pretty expensive production. Kari's first time and Sam's first time, I'm pretty sure too, dealing with that kind of like budget and all those people that we had involved. It was a lot, but it's cool to finally see something come of it, you know?
Yeah.
Especially since we haven't released it or the project yet. So
definitely,
it's cool to know behind the scenes that people actually enjoyed it.
What's something you're like super proud of yourself for accomplishing this year? If you had to like highlight one thing, like what's the thing you're most proud of yourself so far this year?
2020 this year?
Yeah.
Would be the work I've done at the spaceship is actually because I've made a lot of improvement on the engineering side of things, and that's something I have been wanting to do for a while. But just being able to fully immerse myself in that space and be able to like stop working at I was working at Trader Joe's, being able to stop doing that and really just lock in on engineering and being in the studio has been a super big thing for me, and yeah, proud of that.
That's awesome. What would you say is one of your bigger goals over the next couple of years? What's something you really want to accomplish?
Yeah, so me and Jaden are in the middle of getting his studio like it's running right now, of course, but we're trying to like take it to the next level. And because we do so much production stuff together, we're trying to make that studio more so like production based. We're also gonna, of course, offer like mixing and mastering and engineering stuff, but we want to be able to offer people like the ability to make music like alongside with us, because a lot of artists, and I've noticed this even more just being at the spaceship engineering for different singers and rappers. A lot of them don't get the luxury of like being in the room with their producer.
Mm-hmm.
um, and it's a lot. I've seen a lot of like great stuff that can come from that. To be honest, I think the best stuff comes from that, because you're just feeding off each other's energy
Yeah.
and ideas. You can sculpt something really from the bottom up and make it your own fully.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
What's the hardest part about production? Like technical wise or mentally wise, like what would be the hardest part for you?
Um, for me,
You want answers. I want the truth. You can't
for
handle the
me,
truth.
something that I struggle with,
Thanks, Drew.
that I had struggled with earlier, that I'm kind of getting better with, was containing my beats. Like earlier, I would just like go a cold direction. That's like
Yeah.
that's cool, but can't really rap on that. Like can't really sing on that. Um, but I've gotten better with that. And I think that's a kind of a hard thing to do, especially now. Like if you listen to most beats that are big now, it's the simple stuff
Mm-hmm.
that really hits. And even like I don't know if you Stock has let you listen to his project.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The one with Lon?
yeah, with
Yeah.
Lon.
Mm-hmm.
Some I took from that was like the production on that is really pretty simple,
Mm-hmm.
but that shit hits, and it's like it undeniably hits. And even
Everyone.
right, everyone hits, and even with like even that's if you heard of Kenny Beats,
Mm-hmm.
his motto, don't overthink shit. I think that shit is so crucial right now with just how people listen to music and what people can, easily digest, but
Yeah.
also enjoy and be like, damn, that was actually cool. It's not like something that's just regurgitated. So kind of finding that balance between uh, simple but impactful.
Dang, that's a perfect. I like that statement. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Um, well, who are some of your favorite producers right now? Like work like past, present. Like
Yeah.
who do
Uh,
you look up to the most?
I look up to Pharrell. I look up to Organized Noise, their production group that was based out of Atlanta. Came up with like Andre 3000,
Okay.
CeeLo Green, uh, TLC, a bunch of artists. If you haven't watched this documentary called The Dungeon Family on Netflix, it's about all them. I didn't even know they were all so intertwined, but they literally all started from the same basement.
Huh. It's called the
Uh,
Dungeon Family.
yeah, the Dungeon Family.
Okay.
It's so many people involved. I'm missing names. Even random people you wouldn't think, like Future. Future is part of Dungeon Family.
What?
Uh, yeah,
Hmm.
he was obviously on the later end because he's younger than Andre 3000 and all of
Yeah.
them. But he's part of it. And
Hmm.
ever since I saw that documentary and then started listening to their music, my brother had put me on to. Um, I really like their production is wild. Uh, their album Even in Darkness, it's crazy. Uh, who else? Who are some other producers? I mentioned Kenny Beats already. I like him for his simplicity.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Um,
I feel like you're the next Kenny Beats, man. Like I feel like he works with so many different kinds and styles of music. Like
yeah,
he's so adaptable. Like, and you're
and
kind of the
that's what I
same
want to.
way.
That's what I want to be
You're
like. Yeah,
very like you can manipulate any sound and make it sound good. So
yeah,
you're pretty much following in his footsteps in that sense.
yeah. That's what I want to be like, man. I don't want to be a one trick pony for sure.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I asked you if we could talk about it a little bit beforehand. I didn't know if it was something that you wanted to talk about, but I definitely want to use my platform to try to raise awareness about the shit that's been going on this year. The George Floyd protests, CPD being completely fucking overpaid, and us needing to work as a community to defund them to get our communities funded instead and our schools and all that shit. I was like, I'm so appreciative of our relationship in particular because you and Bree were the first ones to get me out to a protest and really, I think, helped me experience it the right way and the proper way, and I was educated the right way, I think, and so I thank you for that, in particular to both of you guys. But like, what has been your experience like with CPD and like what is a reason and what are reasons that we do need to defund and what does that mean? Can you try to educate some people a little bit, because I know you're very well spoken when it comes to all that stuff too. So
Yeah, I'm not the best spoken. I'm not gonna say I'm the most educated on the topic, but I definitely have some opinions on it. I had got arrested back in June at one of those protests. I think one of like the initial ones downtown
yeah,
at Trump Tower. They were just snatching a bunch of people up, beating people up. My experience with that, uh, it was my first. I have been harassed by the police for sure, but never like brutalized.
mm-hmm.
Like that was my first time when an officer literally put me on the ground and like was pushing down on me. Like,
Yeah,
and it's definitely a different feeling. And in that moment, you think of all the people whose lives police have taken. And that's kind of all the only place your head go.
yeah,
Like, who's next type shit. But that I think, along with um, everybody else, for me, it motivated me even more to start um, trying to speak my part on the matter, as well as do what I can to help those who have fallen victim to the overfunding of the police and the brutality of the police. Um, so my friends, Mac Searcy, he's the leader of Fortune House. He's part of a collective, High Life HL. Um, Fortune House is a youth-led organization um, that focuses on helping underfunded communities and especially creatives, and giving resources to people, whatever those resources may be.
mm-hmm.
So during that time where the movement was really starting to pick up, uh, Fortune House gained a lot of traction, um, and it's given us the ability to give back to another extent that we hadn't like been able to do before, because Fortune House has been trying to have open mics and workshops and even just like city council type things where we get together, talk about issues, talk about the importance of voting and stuff since before all this happened. But now that um, more people are looking to get involved,
Mm-hmm.
it's become we've been able to stretch our reach further, and being able to see that is super cool. And I'd like to try to encourage anyone to do things like that, because that's the only way things are gonna come about, is people helping one another. We can voting for like city officials, of course, is gonna do something, but in terms of like instant relief, which isn't like a completely real thing, because obviously people's problems aren't just gonna go away, but um, but moving towards that, is only gonna come with people helping one another. And it's my eyes have been even more open to that recently, and just trying to help other people's eyes get open to that.
Hell yeah. It's a good message, man. I'm just gonna ask you a couple more questions here. They'll probably be quicker ones. I know you're going go-karting tonight, right?
Yeah,
Is it
man.
the fast ones? Like they go like 30, 40? What's the top speed
Fast,
on these things?
fast, real fast.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I haven't been in like fast go-karts before. I've only been in
Not everybody. It'll be
you know
cool though.
the putt. They got putt go-karts that are like, kind of fast, but they're always like, oh,
Right.
10
That's
miles per
like
hour, some bullshit.
no, these like the real deal. You gotta wear a helmet and shit.
Oh man,
But
that should be fun. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Couple questions pertaining to the Talkin Truth brand in particular. For anybody that's in here that doesn't know or hasn't been in here for the tree discussions before, trees are really heavily involved in the Talkin Truth brand, and they represent growth. From the roots to the leaves that fall off the tree, there's a representation of everything. So that being said, what would be your favorite kind of tree that you've ever seen, or like what would be the strongest tree? What's your favorite tree? I always ask too many questions at once.
Favorite tree. I had answered this during someone else's interview, but the weed tree.
Okay.
It brings it from in my own life. It's brought me a lot of clarity and even truth that I haven't been able to see. Well, I won't say I wasn't able to see, but it made things a lot easier to see. Like it makes you face your own problems and your reality. Lets you slow down and think on stuff. So that would be my favorite tree, man. If that counts as a tree, I don't really know if it's really a tree.
I can't not count it, right? It's because people call it tree. It's
Right, you gotta include it.
yeah. I'll take it. I accept that answer.
Yeah, man.
And then so what does truth mean to you?
Truth. Well, a conversation I had with Jaden, a producer I work a lot with, we were talking about truth in music, and with like a lot of things being regurgitated in music now, sometimes it's hard to find a truth in it, but truth in music, we concluded that it's music that makes you like feel something. So when some's true, you feel it.
Hell yeah.
So I don't really know how to turn that into a definition of truth, but that's been something pertaining to truth that I've been thinking about a lot.
Hell yeah. So you can just like it's something you can feel.
Yeah, exactly.
I dig that.
Things, and with music, it comes in the form of like it puts you in a place that's not here, whether it's in someone else's shoes or a third person view of the world. That's the truest music. And I saw this it wasn't a documentary, it was an interview with I'm not blanking on his name. Rick Rubin and Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
And they were just talking about songwriting.
Mm-hmm.
They were saying like the way to really have people feel your music from a songwriting perspective is if what you're saying is so true that you're putting them in your shoes and they feel like they're you.
Yeah.
Or it's so true that they can directly relate to it. And at the end of the day, that's the type of music that helps people through things that, that really does something for people.
Dang, it's almost like you just said what Talking Truth is all about, man. Finding music that's helping people stay true to themselves and like do all that shit. So that was like, man, I think that was my favorite part of the interview so far because everything you said is like everything that I wanted to like promote with this platform. So
Yeah, man. It's great that you're doing that
Directly
because
correlates.
gotta help people find the truth, man.
I'm trying, man. That being said, what has your perception of Talking Truth been so far?
Bro, talking truth is great. Um, bro, honestly, like your dedication to this shit is crazy. I don't see nobody else streaming like you've been recently, and putting in the time. Yeah, I'm super thankful even to just know you, man, and for you to have me on here is another blessing. So I
Man,
appreciate that.
likewise, back at you, man.
Yeah.
Anything that Talking Truth can improve on at all? Either as a
We
platform or
want to
like as an
see,
interviewer.
but this isn't like per se an improvement, but some I want to see more as more like behind the scenes documentary type things, like the thing you did with stock.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't know if you stock exclusive, but
Try to. I
but
do. I want to get
do it
some
with other
other.
people would be really dope,
I want to get some other shit. It's just
and
like
more with stock. But yeah,
more stock. We're
but
getting
other,
ready to do a documentary. We got that D.
I know it,
We
bro.
got
That
the camera.
camera.
We got the stabilizer in the mail. We're about to go. He's about to take me back to Ohio. We're about to get the whole documentary. This will be like a 20-minute documentary, man.
That's
just
fire.
crazy.
Fire.
Shit. What's coming up next for you, man? Is there any links that you can drop me that I can drop to the people to like go check your shit out? Do you have any like soundscapes on SoundCloud? Do you just have like a playlist of shit that you have like been a part of? Like where can we find your shit?
Yeah, I mean the best place to find my shit right now is really Instagram. I'm literally working on being able to
Cool, Miles.
compile all of my things together.
Yeah.
Um, Also with that, a lot of the music that I'm most proud of hasn't been released yet.
Word.
So that's another thing. But something sooner that you could some sooner that you could look forward to. Me and Kari are shooting a video for a song that I'm releasing sometime in October, but we're shooting this video this weekend and should be previewing that and getting that to people very soon.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, people just follow my Instagram. You'll see all that soon.
Cool. I'll put a
It's
link.
my friend Nate _
I'm gonna put a link in the chat for everybody too. Any final thoughts or words for the people, man, before you head out and go get that W on the track?
Thank everybody who's in here. Keep supporting Talking Truth, and fuck the police.
Hey, that's the best sign off we've had yet. Let's go. Awesome. Well, shit, man. We'll catch you later. I'll probably see you in person soon, and definitely on the Warzone soon. In that probably,
Yeah.
unless we get a session with Stock or something. But yeah, man. Take it easy. Have a good night, buddy. Thanks for stopping
All
by.
right, bro. You too. Thank you.
Later.
All right.
Hey, that was Nate, my friend Nate, dope ass producer. He's from Chicago, from Riders Park. Appreciate him so much for coming on. He's the homie. He is a producer for Stock Marley. They got a project coming out along with Stock's got a couple projects coming out you guys are not ready for yet at all. That shit is gonna go stupid, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stock's new music is just absolutely the definition of what next level is like times that by like 100. This shit is gonna blow you guys out of the water. And Nate's got some hands in that shit too. So please, I did send a link in the chat to Nate's Instagram. If you guys could please go give him a follow if you're not already. I know a lot of you guys probably are. But for anybody that doesn't know him personally, or who just just got introduced to him tonight. Jeez, I gotta come up with better words sometimes, man. Shit. Yeah, if you got introduced to him tonight, click that Instagram link in the chat. Go give him a follow on there. Simon, I'm probably not hopping back on the Warzone. I'm fucking beat. I gotta take care of this damn dog. He's still going to the bathroom in the house. We got this new dog. He's not potty trained yet. Shout out Brayburn. Fucking unpotty trained asshole. It's okay. He's cool. We're working on it. The interview for the Mind has not been like set in stone rescheduled. We have talked about rescheduling it. I'm trying to get an actual date. It would be dope if we could get next Tuesday or Thursday. I want to stick on this Tuesday, Thursday schedule thing. I think it just Talkin' Truth Tuesday, Talkin' Truth Thursday. I think it just kind of works naturally. So we're going to try for Tuesday or Thursday next week. We also have motherfucking Mello. Motherfucking Mello is coming either on Tuesday the 29th or like within the next week after that. So Pivot Gang, we're going to have some Pivot Gang on Talkin' Truth for the first time ever. Let's go, baby. And then, yeah, The Mind is going to be rescheduled as well. Shit. Shout out everybody that came through the chat tonight. Shout out Rosie, my wife. That's right, we got married. This is the first stream since we got married. I'm a fucking married man now. It's crazy, bro. Shit's crazy. Love it though. Love it. Man, yeah. Appreciate all you guys stopping by. It's been a while since I've been on the stream, so it means a lot to me to have the same people coming back and supporting me and everything. Hopefully we can get more support in this next near future. Damn, man. I want to average like 20 viewers a stream by the end of the year. That's a good goal. Is that a good goal? Because we're at like 7 or 8 or 9. We're in between like 7 and 10 average viewers right now for the stream. You guys think we could double that but by the end of the year? We need word of mouth. We need more interviews. We need constant content, which we're gonna have, I promise. And we need more different content. We need some different content. I need to do some different streams. I gotta fill some shit. Fill some shit in here. Fill the gaps. The interviews are great, but I gotta come up with something. I really want to do for Instagram. What do you guys think about this idea? I'm thinking about trying to do, so Instagram has IGTV and they allow you to put up to like a 10-minute video. I don't want it to go too crazy. I'm thinking about trying to get in, so now that I have my DSLR camera, I'm trying to think of an idea of like minute-and-a-half interviews, just really quick, like minute 30. It's just straight. You probably, like, you don't even hear me asking the questions. The question basically will just pop up at the bottom of the screen, and the artist, it's like a 2 to 3 sentence answer from the artist, and it's a very just rapid fire interview. Quickly get to know the artist via Talkin' Truth. Can you do new music once a month? Yeah, we should definitely do new music once a month. That's a good idea, Drew. I haven't done a new music stream in a while. Actually, there hasn't been a lot of new music being released. But we definitely gotta highlight some of the stuff that has been getting released lately. Quarantine has been slowing people down, man. They don't want to release as much stuff because they're not going to make as much money off of it. So people have been holding on to projects, which is kind of tough. But we just got Tidal. I just made the switch from Spotify to Tidal. New to you? Okay. New to you. We should, yeah. I gotta learn how to navigate Tidal a little bit here, and then I mean they're very very hip hop centralized. So I wonder, do they've a new high? Okay, these are new, so these ones are just being. I got new Dave B, new Jamila, Smoke Dizza, Rhapsody, Rico. Okay. Yeah, we definitely got to get on a new music thing. I definitely got to make a new. I started making a Talkin' Truth 3.0 playlist, but I've only got 9 songs in it. The original Talkin' Truth one is 198, and you got Talkin' Truth 2.0 at 88, and 3.0 I only have at 9 right now. I need to build. Maybe we should do a playlist building stream. Because the beginning of this one actually went really well. The whole first part of this playlist was built by the beginning of one stream. There was only like 3 or 4 people in the stream though at that time, and it wasn't too popping. So I ended it. But we should definitely do like a playlist build stream again too. I gotta catch up on this chat. Once shows start again, you're gonna blow up, man. I really hope shows start again soon, cause I got this. Dude, you know what? I'm just gonna bust it out. I'm gonna show everyone. Y'all get to see the new digs, cause I'm so excited about this shit, bro. Oh my god. I haven't put together the damn stabilizer yet, so Can't do that, but ooh, we got the new camera with not one, but we got two lenses. We got two lenses. This thing zooms in really far. Nice ass lens there. So that is exciting. We finally got a real camera. We're not using the cell phone anymore. Coming in looking like an amateur, fucking amateur hour over here. And then here we go. This is what's really gonna. Woohoo! Look at the stabilizer, boy. This thing is nasty. It's gonna take. I gotta watch a tutorial on how to put this thing together. It's gonna take a minute. That is an exciting piece of equipment for me, man. I've been working off of my phone for the last 1.5, 2 years now. Straight up, strictly everything off the phone. Shout out Stock Marley for investing in me. He helped me get some of that equipment there, and Talkin Truth is finally leveled up. So, yeah, let's get it. Keep building, thank you. Hit me up, I can edit. Man, I really gotta start learning how to use my editor. I paid for the Adobe Creative Suite, so I have Premiere Pro. I got Premiere Pro. I got Premiere Rush. I got all the video editing software. I just need to learn how to fucking use it. I should do a stream with that too, so I can teach myself how to use the editing equipment. Playlist build. Okay, people would be down for a playlist build. That's good. All right, we'll definitely do a playlist building stream here soon, because I need to get 3.0 taken off. I don't know how new some of this music is, but most of it is pretty recent, within the last couple of years. I'd like to kind of try to keep it fresh, but we'll see what happens when the stream actually goes down. I don't know. I'm just word vomiting and rambling all over you guys at this point. I think I'm gonna log off. I gotta go take care of this dog. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Chat pause due to oh, okay, whatever. Yeah, appreciate everybody stopping by. We don't have another stream set in stone right now, but how about everybody in here who wants to try for it? We're gonna go for Wednesday. A Wednesday stream. We're gonna do a playlist build on Wednesday the 23rd. Be here, be square. You know, join, help me build this playlist, because I need some new music in my life as much as you guys do. I've been stuck on these same playlists for the last minute now, man. It's been a while. Shout out Bree, thank you so much for the 3 gifted subs. I know she's probably already on her way to go karting with Nate, but huge shout out to Breland. She gifted 3 subs over the course of the stream, and then shout out Drew. He subbed back. That's 3 months of subs for Drew. Thank you so much, man. Thank everybody for coming through. I'm gonna hop off for the evening. Hope everybody has a solid night. Again, any suggestions, any music, whatever, hit the Instagram DMs. I'm always answering shit. So, thanks guys for stopping by. We'll see you next time.